Hey guys, this is Danny and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I wanted to go over why the Hive is the best Bedrock server out of all of the featured servers. And just even the non-featured servers, Hive is just the best server on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. And in today's video, I wanted to go over all the reasons why. So if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe and also like the video because it does help out so much on the grind to try and get to 10k, and it would really mean a lot to try and get there. And you know, if you guys sub, it would really help out a ton. So yeah, let's head right into today's video. The first thing that I think about when it comes to the Hive server compared to the other servers has to do with lag. There is so much lag on most of the other servers, except for maybe CubeCraft and Galaxite, I'd say. But if you guys have ever seen Lifeboat, or let's say even Mineville, or just one of the server like that, you will be lagging up to a crazy extent where it basically makes it unplayable. How many times when you're playing Sky Wars or Treasure Wars do you have a really terrible opportunity where the game is unplayable? It's very, very limited. There aren't many times where the server lags, where the game becomes unplayable, or at least where I notice. Obviously, it depends on different Wi-Fi and how well your computer runs, or however, whatever console or system you play on. But in general, the Hive server has very limited amounts of lag when you're just playing on a day-to-day basis. Most of the time, it's not a major problem. And that is super crucial for a server in general. And for Bedrock server, that's the biggest reason, biggest standout reason to me why it works, or why most people play it in general. Reason number 2 for me has to do with the friends list. And the reason is on the Hive, you are able to get 150 friends. So as you can see, I have more because I have YouTube rank. But if you buy Hive Plus, you are able to get 150 friends on your list. And there's a lot of people that you may know if you're a YouTuber, or if you just have a lot of friends from school, or you meet new players. It comes in handy. But there are other servers, for example CubeCraft, which only allows 10 friends. But on the Hive, you can actually friend a bunch of people, because most people have more than 10 friends on the Hive. Maybe, even if you're not super popular, you meet people on here, you find people to friend and play with. Most people do. Another thing about the Hive is it's really open to content creators and future content creators. On CubeCraft, for example, the requirements for YouTube rank is 10k, which deters people from even trying to make content on CubeCraft because most people do not have 10k. It is pretty unlikely to find someone around that has 10k that plays on the server. There are going to be some, obviously, but not that many. It's pretty small chance. But there are a lot of smaller creators who are close to 1,000, 2,000, who want to be big one day, that on the Hive, it kind of offers them that opportunity. The fact that the Hive requirements aren't that crazy, obviously 3k views is still a significant amount of views, but the fact that people can look towards something and strive to reach that goal, and it's realistically possible for the average person, it gives them a reason to make content on here. And I think that's a really good thing the Hive does as well. If you guys have ever played on CubeCraft, you probably noticed some delay when either throwing a snowball or shooting a bow. If you've played on Galaxite, especially in Chronos, you've noticed that the bows are probably a lot different than what you're used to on the Hive. Quick editor's Danny note, why are these islands in CubeCraft Sky Wars so close? Like, what the heck? Do they not give you any breathing room? How quickly do you think they want me to die? This is ridiculous. Why are they this close? The Hive's bows and the Hive's PvP and knockback is the most consistent. The new CubeCraft knockback system is definitely a lot better, but it's a slight adjustment. However, the Hive's is very consistent. Very consistent PvP, very consistent. When you hit someone, you'll hit them, or no delay, and all that stuff. There is a bigger skill gap on the Hive, which means that newer players are most likely going to have a harder time against experienced players, and it gives experienced players a really better opportunity to combo people and do really well. However, it definitely gives the most room to improve, the most room to grow, and just the best overall experience. If you're playing someone that's roughly the same skill level as you, the matchmaking in Sky Wars and Treasure Wars helps out a lot for controller players or mobile players. Just the matchmaking makes it so they have those better opportunities. But if you're playing someone on a similar skill level as you won't have to worry about snowball lag or delay, and you'll just know that it's going to be a fair fight based off the server itself. Other than the ability and the skill level, it's going to be a good fight, and that's what I think is really good about the Hive's PvP system. Fourth thing for me has to do with the community itself. And if you guys have ever gone into a different Bedrock server, if you go in and you say hi, most of the time, you won't get a response back. If I go into CubeCraft, which is the second most popular Bedrock server by far, and go say hi, it's probably not going to turn out very well. However, on the Hive, there is a lot stronger of a community, which can also be a problem because there's a lot of people that, as you know, can be frustrating or be like, hi, friend me, do all this stuff, you know, the people that do that stuff. But roughly, the community is the best community that I've seen because it actually feels like a community. You can have a conversation with people. You can actually get to know people. Some people are toxic, but other than that, there's a lot of really nice people on here and people that are just genuine people to meet, which you most likely can't meet on the other server. And just make a bunch of new friends, which I really like about the Hive as well. The next thing I'll be going over has to do with the frequent updates on the Hive. And the Hive does a great job of doing this. There's a lot of updates. There's map updates, there's little bug fix updates, there's random updates with the crumbling cobblestone, and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. There's new game, and even though the new games aren't as frequent, they have limited time modes. They have just little things that bring some excitement. They add more levels, they add new costumes, they just do little updates frequently to make it so there's new things to talk about, new things to experience, and new things to do. So the reasons that I would enjoy playing a game like Skywars, most people can just play it for hours or can just play it just for the fun of it. I play it either to make content or stream it because that's just what I enjoy doing in my spare time. I also like the XP system to try and level up because I'm not actually max level in it yet. I'm level 32. And also quest points, which is something I really enjoy. It gives me motivation. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like that. I like gathering up quest points and saving it. And I don't know. That's just how I work. But that's the things that gives me motivation to play. And the little updates, like the little crumbling cobblestone, and the little knockback Nemo adjustment, or the big SG update, all these things give me new motivation to play the games, experiment with it, try new things, and the Hive does that really well. There are going to be big updates in the future, such as Swarms, and such as Mixed Arcade, and just a whole bunch of other big updates and stuff, which are going to be really awesome, and I'm really looking forward to. However, for now, the little updates are what keep the server going and keep it awesome, which is one thing I really like for sure. So that's pretty much all for my thoughts on the Hive server, my reasons for it being the best server. Let me know in the comments below what you agree with, what your thoughts are, what server if you think a server is better than the Hive, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I assume most of you guys are Hive players and agree with me on all my points, but if you have any disagreements or just any thoughts or comments, I'd love to read them. I love reading your comments. I really do. So I definitely would recommend leaving a comment below. And also, like I said, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And if your subscribe button is not gray, make sure to make it gray because I heard it makes you happier. Because free content, free entertainment. Who doesn't love free entertainment? It's just entertainment for free. And I also do cool giveaways and stuff and a whole bunch of cool stuff. It's just so worth it. So that's going to be all from me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day today and enjoy playing on the Hive. Or if you don't like the Hive, then enjoy playing in other things. And that's going to be all from me. Goodbye, guys.